Daja Hao, my name is Garrick, and welcome back to Taiwan, Lao Wai. Man, it's loud right here. There must be like a giant AC blaring right outside the train station or something. Yeesh. Anyways, it is time to continue our mission Michelin, our journey to eat at every Michelin-recommended restaurant in Taipei. I really should be doing these more often with how often the Michelin list updates, because otherwise I'm pretty much just gonna be chasing its shadow for the rest of my life. Whatever, that's a problem for future me. For now, we are gonna hop on a bike and we are gonna head on our way to Taqueria. Yes, there is a Michelin-level taqueria smack dab in the middle of Taipei City. I've mentioned before, but one of the great things about this country, as small as it is, it has pretty much every cuisine you could want. Like, some you have to dig a little deeper for, but whatever kind of food you're craving, there is a place for it. Now, there aren't too many Mexican places in Taiwan from what I've seen, but I've eaten at a couple here and there, and so far they have treated me very well. But I've certainly never eaten at a Michelin-level Mexican restaurant, either here or anywhere else in the world. So, I expect great things. Alright, bike time. See you on the road. Oh, jeez, not gonna lie, after spending so much time on my personal bike that I just bought, it's a little weird hopping back on the U-bikes. Like, on the one hand, the U-bike seats are a lot more comfy, they're like super squishy cushions, but on the other hand, the ride is a lot bumpier. You feel every darn crack in that asphalt. Definitely makes me appreciate how smooth I have it on my own bike, if nothing else. Anyways, we're back in the Xinyi district, I believe, which is the general area where Taipei 101 resides. We've been here plenty of times, I don't need to reintroduce you to it, I think. Now, as we make our way to Taqueria, we're gonna do things a little differently this time. See, I was doing some research on the menu before I came, and there is a lot of really tasty looking stuff at this place. Like, too much to get in a single trip. Which, you know, normally I would say, okay, I'll just get what looks best and I'll come back some other time. But this stuff, these tacos, everything else they got on the menu, it looks really freaking good. So I've got two options right now. I could order absolutely everything in one go tonight, stuff myself, be absolutely miserable about it, or we could take option two. We come here 2 days in a row. And I think that's what we're gonna do. Today is Saturday, we're gonna have dinner here, and then we're gonna come back for dinner Sunday as well. And between those two trips, we should be able to get most of everything that looks good here. Is that a little insane? Yes, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I should mention times as well. The restaurant is open 12 to 9 most days from what I have seen. Nothing else, it makes it pretty easy to plan a trip. Like, there are no very restrictive opening times you need to plan around. It's about 4:40 right now. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast, which was like 12 hours ago at this point. I got up super early for breakfast. I wanted a very empty stomach when I came here. And yeah, I think I accomplished that because I am freaking starving right now. So without any further ado, let's eat some tacos. And there it is, Taqueria. Looks exceptionally packed, no surprises there, but I'm sure we can rustle up a table if we try hard enough. want to be a nuisance. But yeah, the vibes are great here. They're blasting Oasis on the loudspeakers. We're in for a good time. Starting off with some horchata made with Taiwanese rice. It's weird, I never think of myself as much of a horchata fan, but whenever I have it, it's really good. It's a really good sweet nuttiness, and it tastes very authentically Mexican. I don't know exactly what goes into horchata, but whatever it is, they got it. God, it's so weird filming this close to my face, you have no idea. Alright, chips and guac are here. Looks like a very nice chunky guac under those tomatoes. Me like it. It's funny, avocados are pretty prominent in Taiwan, but never had a chance to have good guacamole or even make good guacamole. Well, no time like the present, right? That's some good goddamn guacamole. Oh my god. It's super bright and acidic. You can tell they pumped a lot of lemon juice into this thing. It's actually pretty lightly salted, but that's a good contrast with how salted the chips are, I think. I really like this style of, I guess, Rick Bayless-esque, very thin tortilla chip. You know, I like the thicker ones as well, but there's something very cute and whimsical about these. Especially when they're seasoned this well, goddamn. God, I missed this. I haven't had really good Mexican food like this in a long time. Oh my lord. This is going to be... Whoa, look at this. Right, so we got their 3 taco platter with 3 different options. This here is the Baja fish taco. This, I think, is the chorizo, and this is the special pulled brisket. These were the options I was the most excited about, and I think I chose very well just from the looks alone. This is going to get all over my clothes, isn't it? Alright, we'll start with the Baja fish taco. Oh, baby. That's super light and refreshing. They really nailed that fried fish. Oh my god. Still very flaky in there, not overcooked at all. Very bright, tangy, spicy sauce on there as well. It's really kicking it up. I could have gone with maybe half this amount of cabbage. It's a little excessive, but it's really good. Okay, good god. Let's try this chorizo next. That's chunky. I haven't had chorizo that often. I think I expected it to be a bit more spicy, but it's actually quite mild. Spilling everywhere, hang on. This, I think, is closest to the white people tacos that I would always have at home with my parents. Just a lot of very fragrant, very juicy meat in there. I should also mention there are a couple of sauces on the side here. I think I will try them on my chips later. For now, I want to try the tacos as is. And last but not least, the brisket. This is the one that really caught my eye, so hoping it delivers. God, it's painful for me having to do commentary right now. I want to shove this in my face right away. Holy fuck, that's good. That's super tender and fatty, but you got a nice contrast from the pickled onions and the, whatever that green stuff is. I'm actually not quite sure. Whatever it is, oh my god. This is addicting. I would come back just for a plate of 3 of these. God, I can't keep looking at this. I gotta shove it in my face. I'm making such a mess right now. Muchas gracias. Okay, before I forget, the 3 taco plate also comes with a side of elote. I mentioned before, I think I'm a big fan of Mexican street corn. It's super sweet and blistered with aioli and feta cheese for saltiness. Cheers to a fantastic meal. Very damn solid. Oh, there's the spice. Yeah, okay. This aioli, this chipotle, whatever, it's got a real kick to it. Good shit. I approve. Alright, before I completely lose myself, let's give these sauces a try as well. Start with this brown one. I suspect it's going to be some sort of smoky, barbecue-y, spicy sort of deal. Down the hatch. very much a pitmaster barbecue sauce. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that is the spiciest thing I've eaten so far today. Yeesh. Right, so that is the sauce you use if you want quite a bit of extra kick on your tacos. Now, the green sauce, I suspect, will be a bit milder, but I don't know. A lot of chili peppers are green, so... Oh yeah, way more herbaceous. Still a bit of a kick, but much milder. I'm gonna guess there's like cilantro and such in here. I like that a lot better. Okay, yeah, it's official. This place fucking rules. And they got me in pretty quick too. It was crowded as hell in here, but I only had to wait like 5 or 10 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna finish up in here and then I will be back tomorrow for round 2. Well, I ended up shoving another brisket taco down my gullet before I left. No regrets. That was nice and efficient too. I got in like 4:45 or so, and now I am out the doors at like 5:15. Half an hour for that much food? Just fucking... What do I even say? This place rules. Now, let's do a quick price check, though. The 3 taco platter is a lump sum of 450 NTD. That comes with the elote and a drink. Though the horchata was an upgrade, it was an extra 60 NTD. Then the chips and guac were 160 NTD. The extra steak taco, the extra brisket taco was 140 NTD. And there's a 5% service charge on your total bill, so all things considered, my total cost was 851 NTD, and I think that is more than fair for how damn delicious that was. That's gonna be all for today, but I will be back here in probably just about 24 hours, so see you on Sunday! And we are back. I did cheat a little bit. This is not the day after, this is the next weekend, but it is still Sunday. I decided schlepping out to the city 2 days in a row would be a little too exhausting, so we're back next weekend, last Saturday, this Sunday. Let's get back inside. Let's eat some more tacos. Alright, this time we are getting ourselves a sparkling lemon drink instead of horchata. Don't know if this is exactly traditionally Mexican, but I'm sure it'll do the job. We also got a big bowl of elote this time, because I really liked the elote, and I wanted more elote. Man, it's only been a week and I missed this stuff already. Oh, that's good. And let's see how my lemonade Schweppes holds up. Very refreshing. They do have, I think, traditional Mexican soda, the Jarditos brand, but I'll save that for another day. Alright, so we got one different kind of taco today. This is a chicken satay taco. No, that is not traditional at all, but I do like chicken satay, so putting those flavors in a taco, I can't imagine that would be too bad. God, this is dripping juice. I gotta bite it before I make a mess. Okay, that is very interesting. The peanut sauce is very strong here, so it's sort of like a mouthful of chicken and peanut butter and Indian spices in a taco. I think it screams for a bit of acid. Tell you what, let's put a dollop of that green sauce on it and see how that makes things up. Yeah, that's what it was missing. Okay, cool. Sorry, that was a very gross view of the inside of my mouth right there. A little bit of acid wakes it right up. Right, we also got ourselves some fries because they have a, I think, house-made chipotle aioli that I would very much like to check out. I love the thin shoestring nature of these fries. As long as they're nice and crispy, I think these are going to be very good. Cheers, Governor. Yeah, those are quality matchsticks. They're super thin, so like it's all crispy with a little bit of fluff inside. I don't know if you can hear it, but it does sort of snap like a twig when you bite into it. Very good salt, very good texture, and the chipotle aioli is very mild. It's actually not spicy at all, it's just like creamy and savory, but it's very good. It's official, all of the side dishes here, if nothing else, are top tier. I mean, the tacos have been as well, but, you know, one must not skimp on the sides if they want a quality restaurant, let me tell ya. And here is the pièce de résistance for today, birria tacos. If you don't know birria, it's a kind of very succulent pulled meat. I'm not sure if it's beef or pork, or if it can be either. And it comes with a dipping sauce of jus. So the idea is you dip the taco in the beef juice, and then you have yourself a super beefy bite. These guys are the priciest thing on the menu, so I am going to savor them. That's like a cheesesteak taco. And full stop, that's like chopped beef, cheese, melted, a little bit of spicy pepper stuff. And then you dip it in the beef jus. And it's wow. Literally, that is a Philly cheesesteak in a taco shell. Oh my god. So decadent, it feels like a crime. This absolutely rocks. I do think maybe you could also use a bit of acid, so we're putting a bit more of the green stuff on it. Yeah, a little extra kick helps. This is superb. This is excellent. Suffice to say, I am glad I came back here a second time. This was well worth it. Goddamn, that's good. Alright, that's all my nonsense. I'm going to hoover this food down, and I will see you when I'm stuffed to the gills again. Cool? Cool. Ugh. Well, the nice thing is I am not going to need any more food for the rest of the day. Of course, I say that, but I am actually in the mood for some dessert, so we're going to pop by a cookie shop real quick before we head home and before we close this video out. I am being exceptionally greedy today. It's fine. We'll make up for it later. So cost check. The birria taco combo was another $4.50 NTD. It was $60 to upgrade to the big bowl of elote and $60 to upgrade to the sparkling lemonade as well. Chicken satay taco was $120, fries and chipotle aioli was $160. There's a little service charge on top of that as well. So all in all, my total for my second trip was $897 NTD, which I think is bigger than my first one. Certainly not the cheapest dinner I've had in Taiwan, but considering how low the prices here, it is probably one of the cheaper taco meals I've ever had, so that's something. I did manage to try most of the things on the menu over the course of those trips. There are like 2 tacos I missed. There's a vegetarian one with, I think, beans and stuff. And then there's one with tripe, which is a very Taiwanese thing, so it's like tripe and a few other spices. They also got some burritos and quesadillas, but I will leave it to you to come here and try those for yourself if you feel so inclined. Because trust me, it will be well worth the visit, whatever you end up getting. Taqueria is a fantastic place. It's cheap enough that you can gorge yourself without feeling like you've blown your wallet to smithereens. And most importantly, it's fast. You do not need to schedule a whole evening out of your schedule to go and visit. I was in and out both times in like 30 minutes flat. And I'll tell you what, this probably won't be the last time I come here, even after the video is over. I need to try those brisket tacos again. Oh my god. We'll save that for another time though. For now, we got cookies to get to. I'm Donut? I don't know, are you Donut? I guess you are Donut. Okay, we are right outside Cookie Department Taipei, or Cookie DPT, as the case may be. I've had trouble finding good, like, chocolate chip cookies and American-style cookies here in Taipei. I think with how humid Taiwan's climate is, their sweets tend on the drier side, so they can stay fresh for longer. But I find myself in the mood for some real goddamn cookies right now, so let's see if they deliver. It smells so fucking good in there, oh my god. Alright, we're feeling greedy, so we got ourselves 2 cookies. They're $1.30 a piece, so that's another $2.60 NTD. This one is a chocolate chip, the other one we got is a chocolate chip with brownie insides. Because if you're gonna be decadent and piggish, you might as well go the whole hog. Jesus Christ, this is so soft, it's threatening to melt through my fingers. She did warm them up for me in the oven, so it's like liquid chocolate chip cookie lava in the middle here. Jesus Christ. God, that is heaven. That's a taste of home I have not had in a very long time. I wonder if these are slightly underbaked in the center, actually. They do have a bit of that doughiness still in them that lets them flow like lava. If they do, I think it's a good choice. man. Alright, that's gonna be the end of this video. I don't think we're topping this anytime soon. Oh my god. Hope you liked the little extra dessert I gave you, but, Taqueria. Good fucking place. Go there. So thank you once again for joining me at Taiwan Lao Wai. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, smash the bell, share with your friends, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll see you next time. 再见. Bye bye.